know what time it is. This is Kiyha's Jambaliyha. You know I'm always cooking up something hot. Come on in. Let me feed you, baby. So this is Kiyha's Jambaliyha, and we're going to get right into it because you know I like to serve it up piping hot. Come, sit at the table, children. Let us eat. So Kim Kardashian has been exposed pretty much for kind of going in on Ray J about some of his dealings with Whitney Houston. I didn't do the whole video. You can go and watch the video and listen to it for yourself. I just think they're trash anyways. Like, so just the fact that she could even bring up Whitney's name in a fight with Ray J is a thing for me right now. Like, you watch your mouth. Right now, the Kardashians are obviously all in the news right now because everything that they ever represented or said that they were in the media is now being picked apart by the different people who are now or falling out of their camp. But with the recent stir with Kim Kardashian and her breakup with Pete Davidson and all of the stuff that was being said, like he tattooed her children's name on him, all kinds of stuff like that. And now they done broke up. It's all kinds of weird stuff.
They were together for like 5 minutes.
Oh, right now. But it was a couple different things.
Okay.
Some pictures of the children like sitting on his lap, and Kanye like lost his mind. Like, first of all, you've been dating him for a hot second. First of all, my children shouldn't even be around him yet. How you get into a relationship with him and 2 weeks later he's at the school functions? Like, get it together, sis. Like, I just think that where she's saying like, oh, Ray J, you're so desperate, I feel like she's so desperate too. And I was like, desperation just looks different when you have that much money, but they're just as desperate. And you know,
yeah, but that's not the Kim of today who left that message, because that message was left when him and Whitney were still together, or that was recently left.
It had to be when they were hanging.
Well, it sounds like when Ray J and Whitney were together, which were
that is a much younger Kim.
Yeah.
That is a much younger Kim.
So her calling Ray J desperate then is not the same Kim who would say that today.
No, but definitely not. But she's it's the same girl. She's the same girl. And the truth is that the tactics, now that when you see this, it just shows that the things that Kanye is saying, you know, may actually hold some weight.
Yeah, because she makes it seem like she's such a victim. She's such a nice person. Why are people attacking me? But she has a dirty mouth her damn self. She says some pretty arms.
Yeah, but who hasn't? I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not the age group, but like I never negated what Kanye ever said. Like, I mean, it's very visible. Who they are as a family is very visible. I don't. Who's been saying otherwise?
Right.
Like, there's no surprise here for me.
Yes.
To me, this isn't news. This is just, a day in the Kardashian. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But
yeah. So it's a thing. So the Kardashians and Kanye are pretty much all the news this week. And they're talking about just pretty much who was right and who wasn't right. And there was a time when J. Cole rapped about in False Prophets. He rapped about pretty much Kanye losing himself and just how he just selling his soul, pretty much, that he just let himself go for the wrong reasons. And you know why he, you know, what he represented to the people was not who he ended up being, and why he is not supposed to be our go-to. Like, I don't want to give him.
He's not a martyr.
He's not a martyr.
Right.
I don't want to give it any more power than.
But Kanye's too influenceable. That's the problem.
Influenceable?
Yes, he's an influencer who's too influenceable. So you tell Kanye that the sky is purple, he'll start seeing a purple sky and telling everybody it's purple. And like, that's Kanye's issue. So wherever wherever you put him, he's just like, this is life, and now it's Kardashians forever. Now you're no longer with the Kardashians. It's Black Lives Matter. Now you're with homegirl Owens, and now it's White Lives Matter.
Right. So yeah, when we talked about that last week too, with the whole controversy about that, but Kanye just spirals out of control this week, and going live. Oh gosh, you know, I don't know why they keep bringing him on these different shows and stuff, but a piece of the Drink Champs episode got leaked, and pretty much they're saying that Kanye claims that Drake slept with Kris Jenner. Now listen, I don't know if he understands by saying what he's saying or doing what he's doing, I just wish that somebody would just be this man's counsel and slow him down a little bit. He is out of control.
But the thing is I to play devil's advocate, like Gina says, I'm wondering if he's out of control or if it's just marketing, because it's like understanding the platforms that he has. Like you just said it. Why would they bring him on the show? Because people are going to tune in. Right, like, and that's really what it is. And so he knows he could go off the handle, do whatever the case. It's going to draw him millions of views, millions of eyes, for people like who might not even have been talking about him are now talking about him because whatever be the case. So it's like, like looking at both sides. He is crazy-ish, but then at the same time, like, could he be so crazy that he's like he's in full control? He knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows how to manipulate the media and society. Just take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of hjcourtierauto.com. That's HJCOURTIERAUTO.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to that next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Oh, gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island and Côte-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other.
Did you hear what he said about Lizzo?
I did.
Lizzo being his good friend, and that pretty much the people are gonna use Lizzo to kill off the people because they want you to be fat, they want you to be lazy.
I heard him
and
say
it's only after Lizzo decided that she was gonna she started saying that she was vegan. I don't know if she had always been vegan, but she started to pretty much advertise it. I'm vegan and this is how I'm doing it.
Right.
And she had lost some weight, and this is pretty much when the people started dogging her.
Right.
And he's like, well, yeah, because this is what they want. They want her to come out here and tell the people it's okay to be fat. And as soon as she started losing weight, that's when everybody started hating on her.
Right, yeah.
I'm going through it right now.
Well, see, it's again, it's a catch-22 because what if you listen to what he's saying? He's like, well, like he's using a crazy example. He's using Lizzo's weight, but what he's talking about in terms of how the industry has an agenda to destroy black people, like whether it be pumping like encouraging us to eat all kind of craziness, like it's like taking in all kind of different like whatever drugs, whatever alcohols, whatever. Like it's been an agenda in the system, so to speak, to basically take out the black community by any means necessary.
Yeah.
So I I don't know.
But you know what it is though. The problem is it's the messenger, and the issue is that again being influenceable. I'm sure there's someone behind him telling him like, hey, this is what they're doing, and he's just like, you know what? I hear you because I just experienced this whole Kardashian thing, so I'm gonna tell this to the people. But the problem is, depending on who's behind your ears, you spew nonsense.
And
so
it's it's the approach.
you spew sense and nonsense, and at the end of the day, it all gets jumbled up. So it's like, sure, I hear you. Then I hear what you're saying, and you're right there. But that doesn't negate the nonsense that you've been saying for years when you were in this marriage. It doesn't negate the nonsense that you do when you're sitting with Trump and all these different things. So it's problematic.
Yeah,
it's problematic. So he's just giving out messages as he hears it without understanding how to filter it. So he's just as much as a problem as the people behind Lizzo wanting her to remain fat. To so that they can feed you the crap that they feed you and keep and for the economic of it all.
right.
You're literally using he's just as much as a tool, the token crazy black man who is not helping the community in and of itself.
Yeah.
Until he chooses a lane.
Right.
Fix yourself, Kanye. Choose a lane and run with it.
What happened? Why did the bank? Why did JP Morgan threaten or tell him that they're going to be closing his accounts? What's that?
Yeah,
I
so
heard something that was anti-Semitic things, but I didn't have a chance to find it or read it.
Yeah, so I didn't actually see the his exact rant, but apparently it was for that. They said he made anti-Semitic comments, but also, for right now for this media. What I get wind of is that he said pretty much this is who controls everything that we see and do, and pretty much that it shouldn't be that way. And now they mad that he said that.
Okay.
So they pretty much so now get out of our bank. Girl, you got this amount of time. You got this amount of days to get out, find somebody else to bank with. But I just feel like it is what it is. First of all, Kanye needed to just open up the bank of Kanye.
The facts. It's so funny.
You got enough money.
I would deposit some change in there just to say I did.
Yeah.
I bought the Bible. I have the Kanye Bible at home.
All right. Now.
What happened, Chia? What happened? You know how I get that.
You know I got nothing else to say.
I'm a genuine supporter.
I support a healthy Kanye. That's what I support.
Yeah.
I don't believe he's healthy right now.
Yeah, I still put money in his bank.
Well, I definitely believe that they are probably using his water's filtration system right now to poison him. Kanye, the last show that he did, Kanye looked all swollen in the jaw.
Yeah.
He looked like his teeth were packed with dirt. His teeth looked dirty.
Kanye's in a sunken place and I need him to get out. And he's grasping at straws. I just need you to get out. But I need you to want to get out.
But
Kanye.
why was he looking so damaged? Like he got beat up too. You guys seen that? Like he has a couple of pictures of his lip look bust, his cheek look kind of weird.
He's looking like kidney failure. He's looking like liver failure. You don't see this fatness in his face, like his jawline is sitting on his chest.
I thought it was the meds because sometimes people like the meds make you swell. Like when I looked at his face, I was like, it was the meds. But then I'd seen some pictures. But then again, I'd seen another story that he was with a dominatrix. So I was like, okay, maybe things got a little rough. But I you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not around like that. But
okay,
I'm just saying he was looking kind of rough the other day. I didn't know what happened.
Ciao.
Yeah, I know it's Kanye. Hit me up.
Yeah, we rooting for you, Kanye.
Yeah,
please get yourself
I'm
together,
rooting
brother.
for you. I'm rooting for healthy Kanye all day.
We'd like to wish a happy 41st birthday to R&B legend Keyshia Cole. We know that earlier this year, Keyshia Cole lost her mother. However, she has gotten back into the swing of things and is up and running like never before. And we just want to shout out to that sister because she is just like the comeback queen. It doesn't matter what you shoot at Keyshia Cole. You cannot keep that sister down. You just can't. And I want to just continue to show her love and just know that she knows. Like, we know that you're one of the greatest, sis, and we rooting for you. I want to know quickly, what is your thoughts about... Okay, so we have a comedian, Kountry Wayne. He says he pays all the bills for his baby mamas despite them dating other men. What do you guys think about that?
They're his baby mothers. He pays their bills plus child support, or he just covers their costs. Like he just.
Well, it's just said that he pays all their bills.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Because are you saying you pay their bills because you pay child support and that goes to their bills, or you're actually, or the utilities and things are under your name? Because that's two ways of spinning it.
Right.
His words. My baby mamas can go get whoever they want. Go get whoever they want. I'm still gonna pay their bills. They can stay there. That has happened before. I want them to live their best life because I'm darn sure gonna live mine.
Yeah.
So he says that he pays for it, even if they're in other relationships. So
yeah, maybe he pays the bills and that, so he's not on child support in the courts. Because
Right,
I did
right.
hear that, but
That's-
he has a lot. He has a few baby mothers.
No, and
yeah,
honestly,
he got a bunch of
I ain't
kids.
gonna
He
hold it.
got I seen like 12.
Yeah, no, but honestly, because it might even be more economically wise for him to do that. Just keep them happy, pay whatever be the case, because they might bring him to court, and that mandated bill,
Right. We'll
is
leave him
the
with
next
about
level.
$12 a month.
Exactly.
Right.
So so it's like, yeah, I'm with that, and he's supporting, and he's the most important thing. He's encouraging love and positivity and well-being, because he's like, yo, just live your best life. That's and I anybody who's telling people to do that, I'm with you. I'm supporting you 100%.
I'm surprised the men who are coming into this situation. I mean, depends on, I guess, who their man is and if they live together, whatnot. I would be surprised if the man who comes in that situation and builds a life with one of his baby mothers, who's okay with a whole other man paying all these bills in the house.
That's a good point too.
Like,
That's a good
unless
point.
things need to shift, like, okay, that money that you're paying for the bills, like, that's gonna specifically be for like the kids' clothes or whatever. Like, something would have to shift, I think, in my mind.
Right, yeah, kind of weird.
I mean-
Your man paid for the car, no, for my car too. All right,
Like the car that we're driving, he pays for that.
it's kind of weird.
Let me buy another car or
Right,
something.
something.
You
Well,
gotta
Well,
do
if you
something
didn't
else.
come in the door with a car, you show anyways.
Right, that's true.
So
Facts.
you're supposed to have your own car that we could get inserted. And I got this minivan over here for these 19 children. But you got to have your own car when you came anyways. And we going to shack up at your house.
Facts.
My kids is here with the babysitter that their daddy pay for.
Right.
So you got to have somewhere to take me regardless. I
Okay.
think we don't need to get it twisted.
Facts.
On that type of news, Diddy and Bryson Tiller dropped a new video for the Gotta Move On remix featuring Ashanti and Young Miami. Now, I got into this a couple weeks ago about Irv Gotti pretty much getting on Drink Champs and trying to take it there with Ashanti, and not just on Drink Champs. Afterwards, he did a couple interviews still talking about her, just crying. Anyways, now they calling him Perv Gotti because he's just doing way too much. He didn't went too in depth. But on the album, apparently Ashanti goes in on Irv, pretty much saying like, it's giving me weird, it's giving me stalker, it's giving me stressed, it's giving me pressed. So the album apparently is hot. Please, y'all go and check out this song because it's actually super dope. But they just put out the visuals for it, and I can't wait for everybody to see it.
Yeah, it's a yes. It's a yes for you.
It's a yes for me, and they look stink. They look so cute. The girls have really, you know what? Ashanti, I think is 42 this year or 43. Ashanti looks so good, y'all. She looked like she's about 23 years old. Y'all better not play with this sister right here. And she has truly gotten her whole life back, and I'm happy that they are seeing her for who she is now. And we talked earlier this year about Ashanti having pre-sung all of J-Lo's music for her. And that J-Lo pretty much got to do the Milli Vanilli her entire career using Ashanti's voice.
Right.
Yeah. So we want to push this system. We want to make sure, just go and make sure you watch it and watch it a couple times. If you're not watching it, put it on repeat and just let it loop on your TV, because Ashanti needs these numbers, because this sister needs that. No, we need to put Ashanti back in the game.
I love it.
She's one of the best. She not only sang for herself, she sang for other celebrities too. We just don't know exactly. They just put J-Lo out there.
We should bring her to Montreal.
On a little sad side though, I got to talk about this though, because I never missed the chance to stick it to the government where it hurts, and I just what it is, because I've been saying this for a long time, but I know earlier this year they started talking about issues with formula for babies being scarce, and that a lot of women were no longer producing breast milk when they had these babies, like they was giving them a shot or doing something to them that was not making them be able to feed their babies naturally.
Facts.
Well, Bad Girls Club Asia Garza says that Similac formula is the cause of her newborn daughter's untimely death.
Oh.
And she has reason to believe that this is really what it is. And the company has actually, the infant formula recall has expanded following that child's death.
Wow.
Because they can actually prove that it was linked to. So I need y'all to know what time it is. I need y'all to go and get your fenugreek. I need you to go and get you some non-alcoholic beer, something that got some hops in it, something that's going to make you produce breast milk. I need y'all to get with the program. And sometimes I know breastfeeding may be hard, but it's not harder than this.
Right.
So I need y'all to just pay attention to what's going on in the media right now. And, you know, sometimes that's what we need. We need someone who is relatable, someone who we can actually see go through it for us to understand. Because I know a lot of people have not been taking this seriously. This is serious. We need to stop using these Similac, stop feeding our baby these synthetic milks, and produce our own milk and feed our own babies. And we know how it was done back in the days, and we need to go back to that. And this is Kiyha Jambaliyha, and thank you so much for tuning in.